Hello everyone. Today we are going to see MDI form, animation and format menu in Visual Basic 6.0. MDI form is multiple document interface and we are going to see the basic concepts of animation and few menus in format menu. So let's enter into the session. So for that I'm going to open Visual Basic 6.0. So first let's complete with the format menu. A few formatting options. So let me have, for example, I have two label box. Let me have three. Okay. So now to work with this format menu, we are going to see align, make same size, horizontal spacing, vertical spacing, and lock control. So first we'll have to select. Press the control from your keyboard and then click select all the label buttons. Now go to format. We can go to align. I'll do the left alignment. So it will be aligned together. And format, make same size. You can make it either the width same or height same or both same. So it will become same size. So this format option will be easy to do, to design a form easily. So next format menu, we can give horizontal spacing. We can increase it or we can make it equal. Vertical spacing, we can increase it. The spacing will increase. We can also make it equal. And then we can give lock control. So when I give lock control, I cannot move the label because it is locked. So to unlock it, again, we'll have to select all the three. I'm pressing the control button from the keyboard and then I'm selecting it. It is not clearly visible that it is already selected. See, we can say lock control. Now I'm going to unlock it. Now in this case, I can move it. All three are moving because all three are being selected. So these are the important concepts in format flow, which will be here with which we can easily develop the form. And to increase or decrease the width also, we can go to the properties. We have the height and width here. So every time we need not keep an aligning it using the mouse. So here we can give it 6. So for example, I can give the width as 2000 and we have the height option. So that I give it as 1000. So it will become fixed. So in the same way I can give. I need not keep on dragging it. So in this way we can easily design our form. So second we are going to see about the MDI form. MDI form is like a container form. It is like a multiple document interface. Okay, so we'll see how to do that. Right click on the project, go to add and click MDI form. This MDI form acts as a parent form. We can have only one MDI form. Again, if I give add, it will be disabled because in a project, only one MDI form must be there. The MDI form is called as a parent form. So one parent form and you can have any number of child form. In this case, I'll take two forms as child form. So I have form 1 and form 2. So to execute this MDI form, we'll have to click on form 1. You have an option called MDI child. So this always it will be false. Now we are going to make it as true. Now this MDI form is having one child form. Again choose a second form, form 2 and MDI property change it to true. Now this MDI form is having two child forms. So we'll just execute and see. So this is the MDI form. The shade will be little darker. This is form 1, the child form. Now we'll give the coding. Okay. So in this MDI form, I'm going to, with the menu editor, I'm going to give two menus. So we'll give it as form 1. So when I click, form 1 will open. Form 1 menu. Okay. Now again, one more menu I'm going to create. That is form 2. Form 2 menu. Okay. Now in the coding, form 1, I will open form 1 dot show. For form 2, I give form 2 dot show. Okay. Now when I execute it, form 2 will open form 1. It is already open here. Okay. So you can see this is a container form. When I minimize it, it will be here at the bottom. So form 2. When I minimize it, it will be here. So this is the parent form and these two are the child forms. Okay. So the parent form is the MDI form and the child form you can have any number of forms. It will be like a container. So this is the concept of MDI form. Now with this, we'll see few animation techniques to make it quick. Already I have the coding. I'm going to copy and paste it. So for this, we need the timer. So this is the timer property. And as the common dialog control, the timer property will also be not visible when we execute the form. So we cannot see the timer control here. Okay. So for this program, I'm going to have 2 timers and 2 command button and 1 image. So from the picture property, I'm going to load an image. Okay. Okay. Now I'll copy the code. So this coding is for timer 1. In this program, we're going to use only 1 timer. So I'm going to make the image to move. Okay. So in the form node, the timer enabled will be false. So when I click the command 1, the timer enabled will be true. When I click the command 2, the timer again it will be enabled to false. Now just check, I'll tell you. Now it is false. It is not working because whenever you give the timer, you have an interval here. This we will have to change. Now when we executed it, even though we gave the coding, the timer did not work. So to make it active, we'll have to select the timer control and this will be actually in milliseconds. So I'll just give 30. Now let's see. Okay. Now it's paused. Again, it is going to move. So here we can increase the duration also. I'm going to give 300. So it will be a little slow. This is to stop. So this is how we make an image to move. So the main thing is the timer control and the interval has to be changed. It will be in 0. We'll have to change the interval. We'll have to initiate it. We'll see one more program. So in this program, I'll write this program for timer 2. Okay. So I will have a label button. I'm going to make this label button move. Okay. So for this, we'll change it as hello. We can change some color. And here I'm giving label 1 dot left. It will be moved to +5 seconds. It will move. So again, we'll have to initiate this. So I'll just give it as 30. We'll see. So it's moving. So again, even this image will move. This image will stop. Then the label button, it will keep on moving right hand side. Okay. Because we have given the coding. Next, we'll say one more program. This program is to show the traffic light. Just a small concept of traffic light. So this coding, we'll give it in timer or timer 1. Okay. So I'll remove all these codings now, or else we'll have it here. Okay, this is for timer 1. We'll change it as timer 3. We'll make all the animations work. Okay, interval will change it to 30. Now I'll have 3 shapes. From here I'm going to pick shape. We'll have 3 circles. So here it will be rectangle. I'll make it as circle. And here fill style, make it as solid. Okay. Fill color, we'll give it as red. In the same way, we'll have three more shapes. We'll give it as yellow. It must be solid, then only it will work. And to change the shape, change it to circle from the property. Okay, then again, one more shape, change it to circle, and it is solid. And fill, so must be, its style is solid, and fill color will give it as green. Now select all the 3 shapes, format, make same size, format, align, left. So it will be easy for us to align. Now this coding, we have given it in timer 3. So we are making it visible. Okay, according to the duration, we are going to make it visible. In the form load, this is timer 3. So this also we'll put it in form load. I thought I'll do all 3 programs separately, but we'll see it in a single take. Now we'll execute it. So this label button is moving. It is very fast because we have kept it in 30. I'll change the timer to 300. Now when we execute it, so image will move. Image, we can stop it. And this according to the duration, we can have it as red, yellow, and green. And the label button is moving. So these are the important important basic concepts of animation. So one more concept we'll see now. Already previous videos we have seen about message box. Now we are going to see about input box. So for that, so what is the we see the difference between message box and input box. Already we have 2 command buttons. We'll take another 1, 3. I'm going to give a coding in 3rd command button. So I'm going to assign 3 variables with a data type integer, and here I'm going to give the input box. The message box, it is used to just display the message. In the input box, it takes the input from the user. In this case, I'm going to enter the number of rows. For example, if I enter 5, So for the 5 rows, I will get the asterisk. First row it will be 1 asterisk, in the second row it will be 2, in the third it will be 3, and it will go on. So this is just to display the asterisk in different separate rows. And this example is mainly to know about the input box. So we try. I'm going to execute it. I'm going to click the command button. So it will ask for the enter the number of rows. So in the message box, we will not have this text box. In the input box, this text box will be included. So I can give any number of rows. If I give OK, can you see here? So for 7 rows, the asterisk will be displayed. Okay. So this program is mainly to know about the input box. Hope you are clear with this. So in this program, we saw what is MDI, that is a multiple document interface. So that is a parent form, and we can have any number of child forms. So we had 2 child forms here. And next we saw the formatting options. Mainly this is align, make same size, and horizontal vertical spacing, and lock control. And here in the properties we saw height and width. So using these properties, we can design the form very easily. And then we saw the animation. So using the timer. So in the timer, the interval will have to change. And in this program, we saw these traffic light animation. We made the image to move, and we made the label button to move. And next we saw what is an input box. So difference between the message box and the input box. Hope you all had a good time. Thank you so much. Thank you all.